Hello friends, welcome to ASP.NET tutorial. In this video, we are going to see how to bind the data list to the data source control. So what we will do, first we will create a placeholder HTML, and this is the HTML content we will create. And if you see, we will be creating some placeholder. So here, store name, we are hard coding it, city and state, then some zip code. So later we will replace these hard-coded entries via the data list control as well as the data source. So first we will prepare a SQL data source control, and we will configure it to pull data from the database. Then in data list, add item template and configure it. So that's the next step we will do. So this is how the demo will go. First we will create a placeholder HTML, then we will prepare a SQL data source, and then in data list we will add item template and configure it. So item template is the one which will display the items, database record items. So that's why here we choose item template and we will configure it. So if you see, this is how we will add the item template. Then if you look at here, this is store name, and later we will replace that store name with the eval expressions. Right? So alright, now we will go to the demo. Alright, now we will create a new project. And template Visual C++ web. Under the web category, here we are selecting ASP.NET web application. So we will use the same C demo folder, and here we will create our project ASP023 explore data list control. Here we will accept the default in the new ASP.NET web application. Click OK. So it's creating the project. Next, we will create a web form. Add new item. So under the web category, you can see web form. Alright, this is the web form we are giving, DL01 display data. So once giving the name, we can click add, and this will add a new web form, and here it is. Now we will go to the design view. Remember, as part of the slide, we saw that first we need to create the placeholder HTML. So that's what we are doing now. So here we are typing the free text store name we will choose heading 2, and we will choose here 24-point X large. Then we can pick a color as well. Here I am picking a blue color. So store name is ready. We will hit enter here. So this is how the HTML looks. And if you see, we have some paragraph also. So in that paragraph, we need to go back to medium size. Here we already have paragraph, right? We will put city and state. What we can do, we can select this city and state, or just click this city, and we will set a color for it. We'll go ahead with a red color, and we will do the same for state as well. Then we will put shift and enter. Okay, that doesn't work here. Let me hit enter here so that it will move to next line. Or we will put Control C. We will go to the source view. This is the paragraph, right? And here we can put a BR tag to have the break. Now we will switch back to design view. After this break tag, okay, let me do a little formatting. City span. Here, let me put here break. This is the paragraph, right? And here we want to have a zip code. Now, if you go to the design view, we can see first the store name is displayed, then city and state is displayed. Heading to medium, it is showing. We will go ahead with the X large for the first one. Alright, store name will be in bold, then it displays a city and state, then zip code. So that's how we designed our HTML. We will save this content. Now at this moment we can see this HTML in browser. Remember, this is just a template only. We haven't yet linked this with our dataset record. So store name, city, state, then we have the zip code. If needed, we can go here, and this is our paragraph content, right? Here we can put one HR tag, horizontal ruler. So that's all. We are done with our HTML template design. Next, we will go to DataList control, drag and drop the data list and place it just below the HTML, because we are going to remove all those HTML soon. Let's save this. So now this is our data list, right? So we already selected this, and we will go to source, and if you see, the data list is highlighted here in the source as well. So what we can do, the form, all this stuff, let it be there. We will copy this div content along with the h2 and other tag, cut that, and inside the data list we will create item template. So the copied content is there in the clipboard. Now we will paste it. save the content, and now you can go to design view and see how the item template is displaying. So this is how the structure will get repeated inside the data list view. Right, so this is the data list. Now item template is ready. Now we will place SQL data source control and we will configure it. So if you see, we already structured our template. We need 4 pieces of data: store name, city, state, zip code. So here we will create a new connection for our pubs database. Alright, connection string is ready. Click next. Accept the default. Click next. Here we need stores table, so I'm picking that. Look at here, store name we need, so we are picking store name. Then city we need state, and we need zip code. So we picked all these. So the data part is ready. We will click finish. I think there are only 6 records here. Let's click finish. And we will name this as DS stores. All right. Next, we will pick our data list control and assign this DS stores. So let's click no here and save the content. Go to source, and if you see, our data source is also ready. If you want to format, you can do that as well. Right, SQL data source is also ready now. Now we will replace the static content. Here it is store name, right? We'll go ahead with percentage hash evaluate, and the column name is store name. Okay, we'll put double quotes, save the content. Next, we need to replace city. We will copy this content. City we need to replace city. Then state. And finally, we need to replace zip. So that's all. Now we have the SQL data source which is pulling data, and then we replaced our static content with a dynamic one which will display or which will pull the column value and evaluates the expression. And we know that since it's a item template, if this select query returns 8 records, the item template will run for 8 times, and each time it will replace the column content. Now let's save this content. So our template is ready. Right, now we can do the save all and run it. And here you can see how the data list view is displaying the store name, right, city and state, then zip code. So now we generated a simple report using the data list view. Just now you saw the demo. Thank you for watching. Bye.